And good morning, good afternoon, good day. How is everybody doing? Uh, okay, so today's stream is going to be kind of weird. I really haven't been watching the news this week, except for fucking Tim. Tim, oh my god, I love Temple. I mentioned this several times before. Tim, you dick. There is no fucking such thing as hate speech, you dipshit. Free speech is hate speech. Hate speech is free. You are allowed to say whatever you fucking want. Yes, I am gonna go straight into it. Straight to a fucking rant. And that's fine because that's what this channel is about, right? Tip. Look, do I think people should call others certain things or say certain things or whatever? Probably not. Sure, I think some people can be hateful and some words could hurt. Sure, to an extent, but people should be able to say whatever they want anyway. And I've been trying. I've been trying to put up with it. I know Tim's really good about staying consistent, but this is one of the very few things that he just Tim. And it's not just for Temple. It's for other things. It's for people like him and people who. Oh, how are you, bud? So, so frustrating. It's so frustrating listening to Temple sometimes. And it's not just him. It's really not just him. It's this, and I hate fucking pointing out sides. I really do. But it's this whole left wing thing. Well, far left wing thing. To be clear about that. I don't think everybody on the left is stupid or whatever. Uh, no, hate speech is not real. Hate speech is free speech. If you want to call your buddy a dick, I don't give a shit what you think. If he's my friend, I'm gonna call him a dick all I want. If he's my friend, I'm gonna call him a faggot all I want. And I'll probably get never get monetization for that one. But oh well, whatever. I'm not getting monetized right now anyway, so I don't care. Hi, Foggy. So yeah, I'm ranting on about Tim. For those of you joining in, it's just every time something new comes up that is related to anything related to free speech. Well, I think we should regulate free certain speech. No, you dick. No, you shouldn't. You don't let people express themselves. I don't know who to avoid if I don't know what they think. It's the same thing with other things. It's the same thing as other fucking movements that have gone on. So this last civil rights movement, we're forcing restaurants owner to not segregate. Well, okay, so now how do I know which restaurant owner is racist or not if I don't know who is segregating or segregating or not? I mean, I don't know. I don't want to pay. I don't want to give my money to a racist. I would rather have him say that he's a fucking racist and speak his mind. It's the same thing as a fucking restaurant. And yes, of course, I am completely against racism. It's not what I'm saying. But I would like to know who the assholes are. So I'm saying I really don't care for. It's stupid. It's really fucking stupid. And it's not just him. It's it's starting to get to it's starting to get to the right wing too. I don't remember who was saying it. A right wing commentator mentioned something about hate speech and used the words and almost the same talking points as Tim. I'm like, wait, no, why? That's not what you guys are supposed to be. Exactly. It's just common sense and facts. It it doesn't take a fucking rocket scientist to figure out that if the restaurant owner has a fucking sign that says blacks only or whites only, oh, guess what? He's a fucking racist. Hello? Just saying. This way people know to avoid them. And guess what? The free market will provide. They will go broke. Why? Because most people don't fucking like them. Hate speech. Kiss my ass. Damn it, Tim. I hate being mad about Tim. I really do. It's really fucking frustrating. He's It's funny. We say it in the comments all the time. He's left wing. He's a liberal, but he's our liberal. Yes, he is. But he's also a fucking dumbass sometimes. He gives me a headache. He really does. Nowhere near as much as Philly D. Yeah, that whole oh my god, that Covington thing really pissed me off. It didn't just piss me off; it pissed a lot of people off that normally don't get into politics. Which was actually kind of amusing. One of the comments that I seen, but yeah. Moving on from my opening rant. So Jesse Smollett. Oh my god, what a retard! So for those of you who don't know, Jesse Smollett, actor of Empire on the Fox network. I'm not sure if it's cable or, but yeah, he's on the show. Apparently, got attacked by supposed MAGA hat wearing people. Got told to something about MAGA country. I really, really don't care to pay too much attention to the story. But what was interesting is something that I have been discussing with a couple of people from another side of politics. Jesse Smollett was treated. This case was treated with a much finer comb tooth than the Blasey Ford case with Kavanaugh. I mean, it's a little suspicious and a little unfair. Granted, he's not getting any charges, but it just seems that we're still favoring women, even though we're denying that they have more rights than men. And no, fuck you if you're gonna come at me with, "Oh, well, you're an MRA." No, fuck you. I know what I am, and I know there's gonna be some people. Oh, well, you're an MRA, this and that. Well, no, just gonna ignore you and move on. And this is the last I'm gonna say of it, for this stream anyway. It's funny. I always get those comments when I say something about comparing similar cases between men and women. I I get called an MRA, and I'm definitely not an MRA. That's far from what I am. I really don't care at this point what rights women have that men don't, or vice versa. We're at a point where we really don't need civil rights movements to start or continue feminism. You really don't need it. You really, really don't. What we do need, though, is to stop talking about sexism. We need to talk. We need to talk about how we could make everybody more productive. We need to talk about how we can make things easier on everybody, not just men, not just women, everybody. We need to start pushing technology forward. If indeed we do, we are. If we are indeed running out of resources, okay, fine. Let's say we are, for the sake of argument. Fuck it, why not? Although I don't think that's gonna happen. We need to push tech forward. We need to stop bickering about inequalities. We need to stop bickering about who gets paid more, who gets paid less. Look, there have been studies done in big institutions, big companies. Women are getting paid more. Ladies, you've succeeded. Good job. Feminism won. Congratulations. And I will happily sit in my corner and watch the shit show happen. Quite frankly, like I said on Twitter on my comments, fuck if I care anymore. Just let it burn. I really fucking could care less. Exactly. They did actually work for equal rights between men, women, coloreds, whatever. And they achieved what they wanted. This wave of feminism is bull. You don't have to be a feminist to want equal rights for everybody. You do have to be a modern feminist, however, to want more rights for women and only women. Exactly. Christina Hoff Summers is one of the most vocal about it. In fact, base mom. For those of you who don't know, Christina Hoff Summers is pretty much the feminist mother of the gamer gay movement. It's fucking awesome. It's funny how new wave feminists are the ones attacking gamers, but it's the old wave that is defending them. Us, our community. Because they kind of count, I guess. Well, I count more than she does. Christina Hoff Summers seems like a nice lady. But yeah, it just seems that Jesse, I don't know, even though he didn't get charges, yeah, his career could easily have just ended, period. And Christine Blasey Ford still has a job, just moved on with her life. We'll see what happens in the future, but I doubt we'll hear from her again. As for Jesse, well, he's in the spotlight now. He'll probably pick up a few contracts here or there, just because, well, congratulations, you dickhead. Mission accomplished. You got your name out and people know you. Pussy. Fucking paid his trainer to fucking attack him and call him names and boot him out of quote unquote MAGA country. Jesus. It's really, 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 really disgusting how. And it's not just men. And I'm not defending just. I'm not defending just white men, Latinos, black men. No, I'm defending all men. And I'm not attacking women. I'm attacking feminism because there are male feminists. Feminism, quite frankly, is a fucking cancer on this world. To be honest, I really don't care too much for it. And there could be some use for it. Maybe. But not in the States, not in the Western world, not in Mexico, not in Cuba, not in Venezuela. And yes, I'm talking about some countries that are shitholes. But we really don't need it in most countries anymore. There are countries that do genuinely need this kind of movement, but those countries are overlooked because the white patriarchy, those damn trolls on Twitter, so fucking annoying. It really is. It's actually kind of amusing sometimes to watch Twitter, and it's funny when I see people baiting, race baiting, or gender baiting, or whatever. Sure, I'll bite sometimes, but it's usually people that never have arguments. Look, if you really are taking part in these arguments and you're a feminist, you're, I don't know, a commie or a socialist, or you could even be an ANCAP. You could be a fucking conservative. Be honest. Try to know what you're talking about. You really should. And yes, I've moved on from one rant to another, and that's kind of how this show goes. Really, if you watch long enough, you'll figure it out. Yeah, just I had. It's funny. So I'm on Discord, and I'm on Discord a lot lately. That's why I've kind of abandoned my Twitter. For those of you that are on Twitter, I don't use it very much because, well, Twitter is cancer. There's nothing good about Twitter anymore. I have it because, well, kind of helps me promote my channel. It's the only thing. That's the only good thing Twitter is good for anymore. Kind of a shame. Platform really does have potential, but oh well. I guess Jack doesn't care. It's lost. It really does have far more potential than any other company out there. I really do believe it has more potential than Gab. It has more, maybe not Minds, but it does have the potential to grow even more. It really could just become what is commonly referred to as a natural monopoly. There's no such thing, but this might actually very well break the rule. We really could use a single site that is essentially just a worldwide chat room. That's what Twitter basically is. I agree with the left on some things. Some things they are right about. But as far as the social political, eh, no. Economics, no. They're they're right about there still being some discrimination. Sure. Yeah, absolutely. They're not wrong about that. But we're not in the 50s. We're not in the 70s. We're not even in the 80s. I hate to pull the current year card, but we're nearly in 2020. There is virtually no discrimination anymore. And those people, if you allow those people to talk that are still racist, bigots, homophobes, and they are business owners, those are the people that are going to be squashed out by society, by the market. Why? Because they're going to go broke. Because nobody wants to buy from a homophobic racist. Nobody. Nobody wants to do that. And if you do, if you're fine with it, that's fine. If their product genuinely is superior, go ahead, ignore the racism. You have the freedom to do that. But that's the beauty of the free market. That's something that the left doesn't seem to understand. We really could do more with a freer market. We really could do, and sure, I'm not a fan of monopolies either. I'm really not. I'm not a fan of discriminatory and predatory practices by companies. Completely against it. But that's also why I'm in favor of removing protections from companies. Don't subsidize them. Don't give them bailouts. Fuck them. Let them fall. They're fucking up. They're fucking over their clients, their customers, their employees. Let them fall. Another company will come and take its place. Nowadays, somebody will take their place. It might not be tomorrow. It'll probably be the next day. You always have somebody wanting to go into a certain market. We're at a point where we really don't need that many laws anymore. Our society really has evolved that far. Humans have evolved that far. Sure, fair enough. We might need some regulation, but not on the market. People are informed. People are far more informed than the the left realizes. People really are far more informed than the left realizes. I've met a lot of people recently that aren't into politics, and they find out that I am, and I'll talk to them. And I've realized, wow, it's kind of impressive how just having a phone in your pocket, a tablet in your book bag, or a laptop, or a computer at home, people become informed a lot. We're constantly connected to one another. We're always hearing different opinions. We're always, even if we don't think we are, we really are. Because some of you that are on Discord, and you play games on Discord, some games have economies. And these economies do grow within the servers. And it's really interesting to see. I was in a server not too long ago where essentially the only rule for money was to participate in the server, participate in the events, and this and that. And they were incentivized, and people participated in the server. People chatted with each other. People bought items from each other in the server, and this and that. And the economy grew. And these were people who understand nothing about politics. They don't understand left from right. They don't understand what an anarcho capitalist is. They don't understand what a communist is. All they know is what they hear on TV, if they even watch TV. And the free market in some of these servers works fine. And sure, I did see some people who were trying to hike up prices for things and that. But those were the people that never got business for their items, which is exactly how the economy is supposed to work. You inform the society, you need less rules. You arm them, you can lower your defense. It's really fucking basic common sense. It really is. Marriage. Oh god. Okay. I could give you my opinion on marriage. And actually, I was having this discussion earlier. I really was having this discussion, which is actually really fucking funny that you mentioned it. So I find it amusing sometimes that people are like, "Well, you should get married." Well, no, I fucking shouldn't, because I don't believe in marriage. I don't believe in those laws. I don't believe in. I I have I have mentioned it before. I'm a libertarian. Probably a little bit more right to that, but whatever. Just most people understand what I mean. I don't believe the government should have laws for marriage. I really don't believe that they should. The government should stay out of marriage. Should stay out of our lives. Should stay out of the market. The government should serve two purposes: national defense and arbitration between states. That's it. So the only two simple functions of government: arbitration and national defense. And sure, you want to say, I am not your typical ANCAP. I'm a little bit more pragmatic. If you want, you know what? If you want to impose a tax only for national defense, fine. But I want to know that the money is going only to national defense. Defense, not international invasion of other countries. We really shouldn't. I'm actually kind of glad I'm not a fan of Trump. I'll say it. I've said it before. I'll say it again, and I'll continue repeating it. I'm not a fan of Trump. He's too much of a statist. He's an elitist. He has no decorum for the office. That's one of my biggest things. A president should act presidential. But as I've heard before from somebody else, even the Queen doesn't speak proper English. So I guess fair enough. Guess I could just deal with Trump being crass and belligerent. But I guess our past few presidents have been kind of cool in their own way. They'll play the saxophone and smoke weed. Obama? Well, he was all right. Personality wise. Don't agree with his politics. Bush? Come on, the man laughed and ducked a shoe being thrown at his head. And he laughed at it while that shit was funny. If you guys haven't watched it, I am going to link to that video in the description. That shit is hilarious. This man shook his head, continued speaking, paused, ducked his head, and continued talking. That shit was hilarious. It really was. Our past few presidents have been kind of cool in their own way, but like I said, disagree with with them on a lot of things, left or right wing. I really don't care. How I disagree with some people like who agree who I agree with almost entirely. I don't believe all taxation is theft. I think the government should leave us the fuck alone for the most part. I mean, because they, okay, I guess they could defend us. You know what? I hate when people mass ping on servers. And yes, I'm vaping. So fucking sue me. I don't care. Look, it's better than the cigarettes, okay? And yes, I'm aware there's some risks, but look, I'm not gonna quit. So this is my alternative. I'll stick to my vape pen or mod, whatever it fucking gets you. And that is a subject I do plan on covering. Vaping, marijuana, and things like that. I really, really want to cover these topics. But I'm waiting for my server partner to get a chance to come on stream with me. If he ever decides he wants to come on and talk about it, because he has a little bit to say about vaping as well. So you guys should be on the lookout for that. That'll definitely be something we'll be covering here. Vaping, substances. We, I did have a topic for this past Wednesday, but I really wasn't feeling it, and my guest wasn't sure if she was going to be able to show, which is fine. So we went ahead and canceled it. We will reschedule. It'll be on horror, TV, and movies. Not exactly sure when it is. And Lindsay, sweetheart, when you're up for it and you're listening, hit up the DMs as usual. You know. Um, but yeah, guys. I don't have the Discords or the Twitter set up. I really don't have them set up yet, but I will after the stream. I'll edit it. My computer's acting weird, so I I need to clean my keyboard apparently. Yeah, it took me 20 minutes to log into my computer, which is why it took so long to start up the stream. I was going to start much earlier. So I'm like, yeah, okay, fuck it, I'm just going to wait. Which kind of worked out because, well, couldn't find my headphones either. So I guess that was fine. Although I do got to do a test stream sometime this week to test out the audio on a new pair of headphones that I got. Not sure if they work with the laptop because they're completely wireless headphones. So I need to test the audio and I need to test the latency on the audio from the headphones to the computer to the stream, which adding it all up should be about 6 seconds because I have no latency on the stream. So that's about 5 seconds of delay because the sound still has to process and whatnot through the stream and onto YouTube. I'm Yeah, I still gotta work on some audio issues. I do have to get some. I am gonna change the avatar, so if you guys see the avatar change, it's that. I just need to get the artwork done. I need to get the channel art fixed. I need to get I need to get a banner set up for the Discord. Which, yeah, if you guys want to hop on the Discord, I'll have it after the show. So after you see the life lights go off on the stream, maybe wait an hour, and I should have all the links ready for the Discord, Twitter, my servers, my partner server. That one will be the very top link because if I'm on Discord, I'm usually on that one. I'm not on mine yet because, well, I have like 20 people there, so we really don't have much to talk about yet. But when we do, it gets kind of weird. Yeah. And I am going to try to have more guests. I'm going to try to make Wednesdays an interview day where I'll have a guest on. If I don't have a guest on, I will just not stream. I'll just send out a short video with covering basic topics, or I'll just do a short 30-minute stream. I haven't really decided on that part, but if I don't have a guest on Wednesdays, I will have a short stream or whatever. But the if I do have a guest, that'll be 2 to 3 hours. If they want longer, or we just get caught up, it'll just end when it ends. And I know I won't be able to go 8 hours, and I don't care to go 8 hours, but I oh, before I forget, and I'm still talking about this, I am going to be setting up the gaming channel. I am going to be switching over uh, from this channel to another one to talk about politics. This channel on Sundays will be. I'm sorry. Yes, it'll be Sundays. I said Wednesday, didn't I? Yes, Sundays will be the interview day. Wednesdays will be, since I'm usually free on Wednesdays, I will be game streaming for at least 2 hours. I will push for more when I can. If I have enough to do in the game, I'll go as long as it takes. The Sunday stream will be the interview. I'm sorry. Yes, I misspoke. So yeah, I'll fix that in a comment or in the description. Mm. But that's enough for the promotion. And so I was talking to. It's funny. It's funny listening to religious people, atheists, and agnostics argue. New atheists, because I'm pretty much a traditional atheist. I really don't believe. It's funny listening to a new atheist argue or bicker with, for example, a Christian. The ideology is really stupid. It really is. It's like, dude, you guys pretty much have a fucking church devoted to your religion, dude. You say you're not religious. Yeah, sorry guys, new atheism, pretty fucking religious. You guys devote yourselves and to science, and it's fine. That's a noble goal. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, come on, guys, you're doing the same thing as the fucking Christians. You really are. You worship science over anything else. No, but I believe in science. Well, look, science isn't perfect. So, and it's funny that you guys fucking hypocrites about that shit. I sound like a right wing Larry King. That's funny. That's fucking hilarious. I'll take that as a compliment. I'll definitely take that as a compliment. Hey, Larry King was fucking cool, dude. I like Larry. Larry King. That is an awesome compliment to take. Tonight with Ranty Rambler, with Blind Rambler, we have so and so. Stay tuned at 11. I'm not even going to talk about the media this week because, quite frankly, like I said, I haven't really been watching the media, but I am going to mention this. Holy shit! The shit show that became the Mueller investigation. Oh my god, Rachel Maddow. This dumb cunt cried. She was crying. That shit was hilarious. I knew she was unhinged, but what the fuck, Rachel? Uh, just crying on air. Just not giving a fuck. Because she was frustrated that the Mueller investigation found nothing. I mean, come on, look. If there was collusion, you're not gonna find it. Just be honest. You're talking about a man that has himself admitted that he's worked with the mob. I mean, what do you expect? This guy is a businessman. You really expect him not to know how to cover his tracks? Sure, he's an asshole. He could be stupid. Fine, fair enough. And yeah, I agree. But whether he started with his daddy's money or not, the rest of the money he made. That's what business is. Business is not always about who works the hardest, who works the most honest. Some businesses, hey, if you got a silver tongue, you're gonna get to the top, whether you have a shit product or not. That's just how business works, and that's the way it's supposed to work. Uh huh. It's a religion of science. Uh huh. Oh yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. I mean, look, because science is not perfect, because science cannot prove everything, dude, admit it. You're a fucking religion. I am an atheist in the sense of, and in the words of Richard Dawkins, on a scale from 1 to 10, and a 5 being an agnostic, 10 being full blown atheist, what about a 7 or 8? Maybe 7.5, depending on the day. But that's because you kind of have to stay open to the possibility that you can't explain it to the science. I don't think we really should explain everything through science. Shit happens. And if you understand that reference, good job on you. Shit happens. You're not going to be able to explain everything. And you really shouldn't. And this goes back to what I was talking about earlier. We really should stop bickering about whether God is real or not. Fuck it. If he isn't, in the words of Peterson, act as if he was. Because what if you're wrong and he is? Think about it that way. Might change your mind. And it's not that I don't believe in God. No, I don't believe in religion. Whether it's atheism, Catholicism, Mormonism, Hinduism, doesn't matter. I don't believe in institutions. It's not the God that I don't believe in. Because, okay, he might exist. And I'll continue acting as if he does. But I'm not going to follow your religion. I'm not going to follow your doctrine. Just like I don't follow the law. I follow common sense. I follow decent humanity, decent common sense. Don't kill, don't steal, don't live. Common sense. Don't kill, make a law for it. Well, it's kind of fucking redundant because, well, somebody's gonna kill, they're gonna kill. They're gonna break the law. That's kind of what kind of fucking defeats your. It's stupid. It really is. I walked into Twitter. I was gonna be there for 5 minutes just for some light reading the other day because I hadn't been on for like 2 weeks. I was on for 30 seconds. The first comment I see is some stupid shit. I forget what it was. I don't remember the comment. That shit made my head hurt. Wait. Why am I on Twitter for 30 seconds and this is happening? Yeah, I'm definitely going to bed. Mm-hmm. Right, that's what the comment was. This retard said, agnostics are worse than Christians. I said, wait, why? Somebody actually asked him why, but I asked it in my head without realizing. I'm like, why? He said because agnostics can't make up their minds whether they believe in a God or not. I'm like, wait, no, that's not how that works. Agnostics simply don't believe in, well, the religion, but they're open to the possibility. I was tired. I was upset. I was sleepy. I was in pain. I just said, fuck it. And I left a 3-post thread on Twitter about it. It's kind of amusing. And it's funny because I haven't really gone on a rant for a while. And oh my god, I left that comment and ooh-wee. I was off of Discord for half the day because of it, reading fucking comments. I'm like, okay. oh well, you should do this and that and okay, which is, I mean, I guess it was my intent to get a reaction, but kind of hoping it would be in the comment section, not really my direct messages. Guess I fucked that one up. And yes, that is really the only reason I'm on Twitter, other than promotion. Just to troll. That really is all Twitter is good for anymore. To troll. Which is something I do rather well. I'm getting better at it. And oh boy, I know I'm gonna get some shit for this video down the line. Should be kind of amusing. Oh, but oh shit, I can keep today's kind of short. Yeah, I really haven't had too much to talk about because I've been busy. I was I was sick one day this week. Yeah, so I really didn't get to do much in, as far as politics and stuff goes. I got to read a paper on nuclear energy, but I'm still trying to wrap my head around it. It really is something a little above my pay grade, which I'm trying to get accustomed to, reading stuff like that. And not it it's not because I don't understand it. I understand the material well enough. It's just when I go to talk about it, I can't talk about it coherently to have an solid opinion about it. I have my opinion about it. I know nuclear works. For example, we need to work on storage tech, batteries. But I wouldn't know what the fuck to tell you about how to get the shit done. It's really it is, but we really are to a point where we really could stabilize it. We just need to, it. It can be more dangerous. I'm not denying that, but it's cleaner. It really is. It's the cleanest energy source we have, and I'm not discrediting or denying that. Yeah, there are some dangers to nuclear energy that could potentially be more devastating than fossil fuels. Yeah, there is that too, the Tesla coils. And yeah, we like I said, when we stop bickering about whether women are getting paid more or not, or they're getting pink tax or this or that, or what celebrity has an opinion over something. Look, we need to move forward. We need to start pushing on this tech. whether it's fossil, whether it's solar, nuclear. We need to do something. And the government, quite frankly, is not helping at the moment. They're actually part of the problem in some cases. And yes, I'm referring to eminent domain. I am referring to monopolies, which, oh boy, I'm going to get a lot of shit for this comment. Yes, pretty much the only way to create a monopoly is government. Contrary to popular belief on a certain side, and well, part of the other side too. Yeah, people really do believe that no government intervention will cause monopolies. No, it really won't. Because, like I said, the superior product, the superior service will ultimately win. Whether it's smaller or it's bigger, it will win. It just, we need to get educated. We really do need to stop depending on Big Brother to do everything for us. Just really fucking frustrating to hear that. Well, we need censorship. We need this. Well, we need that. We need that. No, 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 no. Government has its functions. Here in the United States, the government's functions are set out through the Constitution, the Bill of Rights. We are not your typical government. And I know people complain, oh, well, the government takes too long. Yes, and that is by design. That's not a flaw, it's a feature. The founding fathers, the Federalists, the anti Federalists were well aware of what they were doing, which is why I am in favor of following the Constitution far more to the letter than anything else. We've had too many problems. A lot of the problems that were caused in the past and are apparently a problem now, according to some people, are because we stopped listening to the Constitution strictly. We really should try to go back to it. We're at a point where we really can do things without very much government. Because as I said before, we really can inform ourselves and each other well enough to where we don't need it. We really don't. And I know I try to cover this before, and I know I said I was probably going to end this early, but look, the regulations that we could have, okay, fine. We need to regulate firefighters, our local police. We need to regulate the military. Okay, fair enough. Fine. But we don't need to regulate business. And people really don't want to buy the iPhone because at Foxconn, a 0.5% of people have attempted suicide in, I believe it was 3 years. And they employ hundreds of thousands of people. I mean, yeah, no, look, That's a win, guys. And you can't blame capitalism for that one. I'm gonna get onto a rant, so I'm just gonna quit. It's just something I really don't. I'm not up for it today, so I'm just gonna, yeah, drop it because I do. That is one of the topics I do want to cover, but there's a person that I want to have on, but I want to grow a little bit. So if you guys could, you know, subscribe button, ring the bell, hit up Twitter, uh, jump on the Discord. If you please, guys, if you really don't want to talk on Discord, that's fine. Um, I'll I'll be posting links in the Discord. Most of the people that are on the Discord really don't talk. We'll talk, but it's just mostly for the notifications, which YouTube fixes shit. Some people really don't get notifications for videos or streams or anything for that matter. So yeah, just dot your I's, cross your T's. Twitter, Discord. I'm not doing Facebook. Fuck this. Fuck Facebook. Um, not doing Instagram. I do have an Instagram, but I'm keeping that one private because, well, yeah, family. Um, yeah, I think I said all I wanted to say for the day anyway. Well, I do have more, but like I said, I really don't feel too much for it because I haven't really been on the news lately, so I'm really not too annoyed or frustrated enough to just rant for another hour or two, which is what I usually rant for, about 2 hours. So yeah, guys, hope everybody has a good evening, has a good day, good morning if you're listening to this later. Well, hopefully I'll have the links ready. And in the meantime, end the Fed. Not all taxation is theft, and have a good day.